I present to you the biggest Amazon jewelry tour you have ever seen on the internet. I am obsessed with jewelry, but what I am obsessed with a little bit more is designer inspired jewelry, tarnish free jewelry, and just jewelry that looks amazing but is affordable. So I figured I would show you guys a tour of all of my jewelry. 99.9% of all of this jewelry is from Amazon. I love a good deal, so I'm about to put you guys on to the best Amazon jewelry. Let's get into it. First and foremost, let's start with the obvious, a jewelry box. In my opinion, every girl should have a jewelry box. They come in all different shapes and sizes. This one is white and it's kind of just a smaller jewelry box. You have this see-through part right here, opens up like this. And then you also have these drawers where you can store things in as well. Like I said, they make all different shapes and sizes. I also have a massive one here. And then I have this really pretty jewelry organizer here as well. I love this just sitting in my beauty room. I think it's just so cute. And you can see all of your jewelry and just access it really easily. I think I'm just gonna show you guys the pieces that I think are worth your money, that are just truly really good quality pieces. First, let's start with watches. The first watch I'm going to talk about is this one from Michael. This watch is so beautiful. And the reason why I got this watch is because it reminds me of a Rolex. Okay. It really truly looks so similar to a Rolex, especially with the little kind of crown looking thing right here at the top. It's also just small and dainty. It's not a huge chunky watch. And I just think it looks so good in a bracelet stack. This one was a more expensive one on Amazon, I will say, but I just think it's so worth it. The amount of compliments that I've gotten versus how much it costs, it kind of just pays for itself. I've said that so many times, but it's true. This was one of the very first watches I got from Amazon. It's from Anne Klein. It's just a very simple, very sleek design. I think this is so pretty. I also just love the way that this lays on your wrist because it is flat as opposed to a circle. There's something about it that's just kind of vintage and just simple and beautiful, and I just love this watch. And this watch is like $30 or maybe $40. I think it's like just $30. Next one is also from Anne Klein. I got this one because this one also reminds me of a Rolex. This is like that two-tone Rolex that was going around the beginning of last year and also this year. I just think this is so gorgeous. Also very dainty on the wrist, and I love to mix metals. I think mixing metals is really fun, and again, this is very affordable. I think this watch was like 30 something dollars. Here we have a designer inspired find. This is a Cartier designer inspired watch. This looks so similar to Cartier, down to the color, down to the style, down to the diamonds around the face of the watch. This is one of those ones where it is just so similar to Cartier. I mean, yeah, love. Last but not least, we have another Rolex inspired watch. As you can see, I really want a Rolex and I keep buying these ones off Amazon. This one is closest to a Rolex in my opinion. With the two-tone, you have the sparkly diamonds, the face, the colors, the size. I actually had a girl come up to me and say, oh my gosh, I saw your video on TikTok about the designer inspired Rolex, and she was wearing her real Rolex. I was wearing this one, and we compared them side by side, and she was like, girl, that looks so similar to a Rolex. So why spend 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 grand when you can spend what, 40 bucks? Next we have bracelets. It's very hard to narrow it down to my favorite bracelets, but I'm gonna try my best. First, I'm gonna go over what I am wearing right here. So first we have a Van Cleef inspired bracelet right here, this black one. This one just looks so similar to Van Cleef, honestly. Maybe you thought it was real at the beginning of this video, but it is an Amazon find. Same thing with this gold one right here. I pretty much wear these all the time and I do not take them off. This one is giving major Cartier vibes. I mean, it looks so similar to Cartier, and it just looks really expensive in a bracelet stack. Big fan of this. Again, I have worn this in the shower, in the pool. I've had this for a few years at this point. I think I've had this for like 2 years now. Doesn't tarnish. I wear this random bangle on my wrist because I just love the sound that it makes when it clinks against the other bracelets. And same thing with this. I really have not taken this off, and you can see how good it looks. For not taking this off for like 2 years, it looks amazing. Then on this hand, I always have a hand chain on. I love hand chains. This one is is a little green rhinestone. I think it's cute and I think it's something different. And then this one is just 3 diamonds going down. I love a hand chain. I just love, love, love a hand chain. I also have 2 designer inspired bangles right here. These are giving Cartier, and it is truly insane how similar they look to Cartier. Again, these have not tarnished. I do not take these bangles off. I will take some bracelets off, but these never come off my body. And the amount of people that have thought these are real Cartier is crazy. At the airport, I went through the security thing and it was beeping and they thought that it was my bracelets, and they were like, oh, you can't take those off because those are the Cartier ones that screw in. Little do they know, they clip right off because they're Amazon. But who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. I also have this one that is giving Hermes. I love this one so, so much. I've gotten so many compliments on this. Looks identical to Hermes. There really is no difference. Same thing with this one. I can't believe I found this on Amazon. I mean, girl, are we seeing this? Like, that is crazy. Then I think it's so cute just to have these little beaded bracelets. I will wear these sometimes and they're just so fun, so perfect for layering. This is another designer inspired find. I don't know if Van Cleef makes something identical to this, but this is just kind of giving that Van Cleef vibe. I also just love the pink. I think this is so cute and feminine and girly, and it just looks great in a bracelet stack. Everyone needs a good tennis bracelet, but you don't need to spend thousands of dollars. Amazon has really good ones. This one I believe is from Pavoy. I have worn this many, many times. I have worn this in the water and it looks pretty good. I will say there is a tiny bit of wear on it. Like, the diamonds don't look as sparkly as they used to, but other than that, I mean, the bracelet looks pretty freaking good. And it was like $10. Another designer inspired bracelet. This one is so, so good. It has little LV charms. I love this bracelet so much. I have gotten tons and tons of compliments on this one. Moving on to earrings. This is gonna be so difficult because I have so many earrings that I love so, so much, but I'm gonna go over the ones I'm wearing right now. I like to keep it relatively simple with my earring stack, so I just do a gold rhinestone, and then a simple gold. I also have this really cute cartilage piercing. I just think it's so flattering the way that it curves and the way that it looks in your ear. I have so many earrings. I don't even know where to begin. Honestly, I don't. These cute hoop earrings. Amazon makes really good non-tarnished hoop earrings. I got these in a pack with a bunch of other hoops. These gold ones. I also have some statement jewelry that I really, really like. These are super, super fun and just a great way to elevate any outfit. Same with these. These are super fun and textured. These have to be one of my favorite pairs of earrings. These are giving, I think it was Heaven Mayhem that everyone loved these from. I found them on Amazon for like $10. And they are just a really, really good statement to any outfit. I could truly go on and on about earrings, but I love just having a simple stack for every single day. Last but not least, we have necklaces, and I've got quite a few necklaces to share with you. First is the one I'm wearing right here. This one was a little bit more of a splurge on Amazon, but it's so pretty. It's this little stone. I have been wearing this for 3, 4, maybe 5 months at this point, and it hasn't tarnished. I have not taken it off. It's just so simple, but it just kind of completes your necklace stack. Second is this one I'm wearing. This one is actually from LV, but when I'm not wearing this one, I'm wearing this one that I found on Amazon. And you're not gonna tell me that that looks identical to the one I'm wearing. Very, very similar. I also have this cross necklace that I really like. I think this is perfect in a bracelet stack. It's also just very shiny. This was $12. Another Van Cleef inspired find. There's a lot of Van Cleef inspired finds on Amazon, and some of them are just kind of a miss. This one is a hit, especially when you're wearing it in a necklace stack. It looks so, so good. I've gotten tons of compliments on this. Another one of my favorites is initial necklaces. I have this little teeny tiny bubble A initial necklace, and I love this. It is really good to layer in a necklace stack, especially because it's so tiny. So it just kind of like fills up space really easily, but it's super, super cute. I used to have a Pisces necklace. I don't even know where that went, but it was cute and dainty like this. I'll probably have to order it again on Amazon. Another one I really, really like is this evil eye necklace. I'm probably gonna say this about every single piece, but I've gotten so many compliments on this evil eye necklace. And again, in a necklace stack, it just looks so good because it's nice and dainty. I need to untangle it. I always tangle my necklaces. I wore this necklace a ton last summer. This is a lanyard necklace, I think they call it. And it's just really cute because when you're wearing a low cut top, it's just kind of sexy because it just kind of like drapes down to your chest. So I really like that. I also have this lanyard regular looking necklace and then one that hangs down super low. I love this. This is super cute if you're wearing like a low cut blazer or a simple dress that's kind of low cut and just wearing this. It's very dainty. And last but not least, a good tennis necklace. Again, layering a tennis necklace in a necklace stack is just chef's kiss. You absolutely cannot go wrong. One more thing I want to share with you before I end this video is this bubble initial necklace. This makes such a statement. I love wearing this necklace. I've probably been the most complimented on this necklace than any of my other necklaces. Let me know what you guys think of this jewelry tour. This was kind of honestly a mini jewelry tour. I could do a bigger jewelry tour if you guys want that. I also didn't even go into my rings. I have tons and tons of rings I want to share with you guys. So let me know if you want a part 2. And all these pieces and jewelry boxes I will have linked on my Amazon storefront. I have so much jewelry linked on my Amazon storefront. So I'll have that in the description bar if you want to check that out. Bye.